Okay, November 13th, is it? 14th? I forget. I think it's the 13th. 2022. Did a big estate sale on the other side of town. These are the spoils of the sale here. All kinds of goodies. Mostly smalls. You know, I don't go for big things. I don't need furniture. I already got enough cars and stuff like that. I like tools and things I can use and just interesting old crap. But here, let's see. One of the more interesting things is this pipe wrench. Now, the reason it's interesting, one, its design. I'm not really familiar with it. Very heavy. I don't know if this will show, but you see that says New York City, NYC. And we have a BEK on the other side. This was obviously used by one of the departments down in the city. The city's only about 55 miles away from here. So that is a good collectible right there once I figure out who used it. Could have been something on the railroad. It could have been, sanitation. Who knows what. But it's a nice piece. A nice wooden handle on there. It's in good shape. It's not all busted up. Hey, kitty's got to be cat scanned. Here we have a brand new Sears charger. I remember buying one of these. It had to be late 80s, early 90s. I had it forever, too, until it eventually broke. It's got all the papers, everything. What did he want on that? He wanted $55 for it. Obviously, I didn't pay $55 for that. Everything I bought today, including some stuff not here, was $100. A couple gallons of sealed Prest-On antifreeze that I found in the corner of the house there. And that alone is like, I don't know, $30. But this is brand spanking new and nice shape. I will have a use for that. I always need extra chargers for different things. These are not smart chargers. You know, the charger you can leave them alone, set them and forget them. You have to keep an eye on these things, otherwise you boil your battery out. So a lot of people don't use them anymore, but I still use them for small things like the garden tractors, things like that. You know, it's a 10, 2, and 50. I got the wrench and all these bags full of just stuff. We've got a lot of old books. Over the Ocean to Paris, Franklin Dixon. I don't know this one. Columbus series. This actually is this the one that had the train tickets in it? Let me look. Yeah, it does. Used to mark the book. Ticket stubs. The New England Railroad Local. The agent stub. 4/20 of 1896. Looks like it's brand new. Look at that. October 20th, 1896. The New York and Northern Railway. Now, this is a local place. This was actually sold in a building that is on the other side of that loader over there. The building was moved here from the local railroad station about 40 years ago when the railroad closed that station. That ticket was probably sold right in that building. We have some really old steel wool pads, but that's not the reason why I bought the steel wool. I don't need steel wool. I bought it to cushion this, which I found hanging on the cellar wall. It's one of the little smalls. Get it unwound here and not break it in the process. No point in doing that. Come on. It's way in there. It's just a simple little thermometer. Wexler, made in USA. This is a real mercury thermometer. You can see it's still working. Yeah, it's about almost 50 degrees. It's a little nippy out here today. Still works. That was a good find. And I'm going to put that up somewhere. It's probably about maybe 60, 70 years old. And this too, I suppose. Look, he wanted $3 for it. Yeah, I know the guy that runs the sale, so I don't pay that kind of money when I go in there. Bulbs, these are always useful to have. I'll use it somewhere. There's only one in there, but that's all right. Paint brushes. I have a lifetime supply of paint brushes now from several estate sales. Good quality paint brushes are expensive, and these are pretty good quality. You can see. Pure bristle. It's probably even USA made. Gold Stripe. Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company. Yep. Got a whole mess of these in there. More light bulbs, some twine. We got level, Stanley Level. What else is on the bottom? I know I had some other stuff in here. Oh, yeah. I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to clean them up. They're for leather working. I know that much. I don't know specifically what for, but I'll figure it out. And I'm sure there's a maker's name on there under the crud. There's actually a couple of them in here. We got little clamps. 500 test. Judd. A nice Judd clamp. There's like 3 or 4 of them in here. And a whole bunch of film canisters. I use these all the time. I collect them. 35 millimeter film cans. They're empty. But, you know, I'll fill them with something. These are 1960s and 70s vintage, these ones in particular. We have some here from the 80s. Remember those 35 millimeter film cans? Again with the 70s. There must be about 40 of them in here at least. Itty bitty little paintbrush. I don't know where the other weird... I like these. Nice wood handle screwdriver. This will clean up pretty nice. Don't know who made it. Don't think it's Mac, but it could be. That'll clean up nicely. Is this the one I had before? I think it is. I don't know what I did with the other one. Oh, okay. 2 of those. We got 2 of those in there. More Judd clamps, things like that. Now, you go price a paintbrush today. A new one, and it's not nearly as good as this. It's probably going to cost you $8, $10, $15. Big one like this. He was trying to get, $8 for it. Good luck with that. Not when I'm coming in the door. We have some Craftsman 4-cycle engine oil. It's 30 weight. It's your typical lawnmowers. And I have to oil change the lawnmower, so that's good to have. We got some CDs. We got the Platters. We got Billboard 57. I actually had that on cassette. We got some candles. Always good to have candles. Never know when the power might go out. Starting fluid. A couple full bottles of Raid Wasp Killer. One of these power strips. Happen to need one in the shed. And we got a pair of water pump pliers. I don't know who made this. I think it was Fleet might have made it. I got to clean it up to find who did. $2. Good luck. That's that one. Whoops. Knocked the oil over. That's okay. It's sealed. All right. We got more light bulbs. Put that over there. Look at this dipper. That's a lead dipper. Reloaders who make their own bullets would recognize this. So will old-time plumbers. That's for pouring molten lead into a bullet mold. It's got nice spouts on either end. Little one and a big spout. I'll clean that up, put it in my collection of them. I must have 40 of them. Drill bits. USA. Drill bits. Good quality. Not that Chinesium crap they sell now. This is the good stuff. Both full. Bunch of drill bits. I'm forever losing and or breaking them, so it's good to have. More light bulbs. And more paintbrushes. And more light bulbs. Okay. A double-ended adjustable wrench. Crescent Tool Company. That'll clean up nice. This is a Jamestown, New York Crescent. Put that in Evaporust. It'll look like new all over. It's missing a piece here, but that's okay because I have that piece. I have some parts ones lying around. An awl, a little one, with a nice wooden handle. Various wrenches. This one, I think, is Billings, isn't it? Is it Billings? Yes, it is. That's Billings. Made right over in Connecticut. Some stuff like this. Who made that? S&H Company, number 72. It'll clean up nice. These are getting kind of pricey. Got 2 full Burns-O-Matic propane cylinders here. And Put those aside because I'll use them on the torch. We got some oddball tools in here, some screwdrivers. Hey, this was fun. This is a French franc. Well, I don't know what date it is. Probably on there somewhere. 1 franc. I can't read the date. It's all got some kind of crud on there. I saw it. Do it in a box. Stilson wrench. In pretty good shape too. Who made it? Yeah, who made that? Apex? I think that is Apex. That's a nice one, though. It's not all chewed up. The teeth are in nice shape. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yeah, kinda. Cool old tools is something I like to collect. And I got a lot of them, believe me. Tons and tons. My estate sale is going to be nothing compared to this. It's going to fill 1,000 bags like this. Walden, Worcester, Massachusetts. That's an early T-wrench, I guess you'd call it. We got another adjustable in need of help, which it will get. This is Buffalo Tools. And another actual crescent. This one's in good shape. Doesn't need any work, just needs cleaning up, which it will get. And here we have a lock. Old style master lock. Let's see, with its original key. Don't want that key falling out of there and getting lost. With the key. You find these all the times without keys, but that one's got the key. More regular wrenches in there. I don't know what this is. Roebuck and Company. Sears Roebuck and Company, 6 cents. Is there a date on there? Paid to the bearer, 6 whole pennies. Sears Roebuck and Company. Must be a refund of some sort. I don't see, maybe it says on the invoice, 6 pennies. No date. Judging by the condition of it, I'm going to say probably 60s. Don't know how that got in there. I didn't actually buy that, but must have fallen in the bag. Let's put that stuff back in there so it doesn't end up all over the place. I'm going to the next bag. That all goes to the barn. All right, this is actually we got a lamp chimney, which I need because I actually managed to break one the other day. This exact one. Now I have it. We got more old books. Don't even know what the titles are. Oh, Red Pepper's Patience. These are like 1890s, something like that. Not the best of shape, but they're interesting all the same. Now these are Lucky Strike cigarette tins. Somebody repurposed them. I think that paint will come off of there. And if it does, I'll have some nice original, probably 30s or 40s, Lucky Strike cigarette tins. 3 of them. They were full of tiny nuts and bolts. I dumped them out into a container, and I kept those. And we have some Burns-O-Matic torch parts. Always useful to have because these things seem to wear out on me all the time or get lost. Oh, yeah. There's another book in there that's a little bit more interesting than the other ones. We, by Charles A. Lindbergh, 1927. That's the story of Charles's life and his famous flight. There's something. Is that a page falling out of it, or is that? No, just a page is loose. Keep that aside. Put that back in there so it doesn't get lost. That's it for that bag. And we got some lemon oil. We got a nice extension cord. And this one, I raided the kitchen. We have a nice glass bottle full of old matchbooks. Those are actually collectible. Lots of this stuff. Rags. These were kitchen towels. Now, they are Victrola cleaning towels and carburetor cleaning towels and gun cleaning towels. And some of them might even be brand new. I don't know. Scotch-Brite. Of course, no sale is complete unless I find at least one can of vintage 3-in-1. It's not that old, actually. Lloyd Lumber. See, Lloyd's went out of business here like 30 years ago. So, yeah, I guess it kind of is, but it has a UPC. So, either way, it's full. I will definitely get good use out of that. We have, I don't know what these are. These are tea strainers for straining tea leaves, I believe, but I use them for straining parts through gasoline, small parts, nuts and bolts, whatever. It'll definitely be useful for that. More towels. These are matches. Always good to have extra matches laying around for when I want to light my pipe. Pot holders. And here we got, for the cat food, I got a nice can opener. And I bet this one's even a good one. It is. Echo Miracle. If it doesn't work, they'll replace it. Should have been in the business 1,000 years. Lighter fluid. Full. Another nice wood handle screwdriver. Look at that. Real nice handle. That'll clean up nice. Some shoe polish. String. More rags. A couple more candles. Put those with the candles. What do we got here? Goo Gone. Citrus Goo Gone. It's taking off stickers and gummy messes. Okay, grease. Well, I was using some, what do you call that, spray. Slick lube, quick lube, whatever it is. It's that for sealing holes in roofs and stuff like that. It's gooey shit. Got it all over my hands. I'm going to use this later to try to get it off. You can still see it's on me. Okay, more rags. Little tiny one. And vinyl adhesive cork. Bunch of smalls hidden down in there. Nothing of any major importance. That was a fun sale. A lot of good small stuff. Put that in there. But that wrench is the most interesting to me anyway. I'm going to clean that up and free it up. It's freed up already, but it's kind of gummy. So we'll take care of that. Even the cat likes it. Look at this. Oh, cat, you like that wrench? And that is the report for this weekend's estate sale. The only thing I don't have here is the gallons of antifreeze, a couple of jugs of motor oil I already put away, and just some minor stuff like that. And a couple of bread pans. A friend of mine makes bread, so I give him the bread pans. And a Pyrex dish, I already put that away. But you got the idea. It's the kind of stuff you find at estate sales, when you're lucky. And this is stuff that I actually found in the last 3 hours of the sale or something like that. Last day, they're closing up. They've been around for a while. It's finished. Which is another reason why they're willing to do some deals. Get rid of stuff. That charger is probably one of the better deals I made here, because you go to the store, you're going to get some cheap import charger that they're going to charge you probably $40 for. Junk. Those Sears ones are USA made. They last virtually forever. And it's pretty unusual to find one that's brand new in a box. I never even used it. All the papers are there. The clip ends look brand new. You know, that's pretty good. You don't see them that way too often. Okay. I think that'll do it.